Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another easy video. I was going to try and do my pumpkin spice comparison. So far I haven't had a chance to do that. This is Monday, so this will probably go up same day, so this was not pre-filmed. But yeah, this is just going to be me showing you what I took in my makeup bag on vacation, because I did wear makeup quite a few days. My face started breaking out really bad. I had some like really bad spots, and so I ended up wearing makeup quite a few days when I was up there. My face never breaks out, and Mike even said like he's never seen my face break out like that. He thinks maybe because we weren't sweating like we do down here, my pores weren't getting cleaned out. But needless to say, I'm glad I did take makeup. I ended up wearing makeup quite a few days when I was in Montana, so I thought I would show you what I actually took out of my big old collection with me. So if that sounds interesting, stick around, make sure you are subscribed, and we're gonna jump in. It is Monday, the 15th or whatever Monday is. I don't know. I was trying to think of something easy that I could film, that I could upload to give you guys another update. I've been doing okay. It's kind of been taking it slow. I've been trying to move around some. Obviously haven't been moving around a ton, but moving around is good for recovery. So here is my bag. I got this on Amazon. No, did I get this on Amazon? I think I bought this at Burlington Coat Factory, actually. It's big. So it's got this upper compartment where you can put brushes. So I have them in this zipper bag. You can slide brushes. There's little like straps you can slide them in. I just put my lashes in here. One of these I think is empty. Yeah, I threw one pair away, but I did take 2 pairs of my little like halfsies, and the glue and my tool, and then my setting spray. This is my Tarte spray that I'm trying to use up. I put in my all-nighter bottle because my Tarte bottle was leaking, so I'm trying to use it up. I'm about halfway. I can hear it. So, and then I didn't take like favorite brushes, a lot of them. Like my eyebrow brush, I don't like to travel with because it's such thin plastic. I'm always worried I'm going to snap it. So my travel eyebrow brush is my Jeffree Star one. So some of the brushes are my daily brushes. My foundation for my mineral powder is a Morphe E6. That's the one that I use with my mineral powder, but not all of my brushes were my like absolute favorites, just because I don't like traveling with them in the event that something happens to them, if that makes sense. Oh, I did take a lot of my, like here's all my brushes. So this is eyes, face. I did take my concealers, but again, yeah, the main brush that I don't travel with is my Brow Gal. I can't get that brush out. Eyebrow brush, because again, I am worried about snapping it. Some of these eye brushes stay in this pouch. Let me pull out my actual like brushes out of my collection that I use. I did take my liquid foundation brush. This is a Luxie. The pretty finish is starting to like peel off, but it's a Luxie airbrush foundation brush. Let's just start putting some of this stuff back. Yeah, I do keep some eye brushes in here for traveling, just so that I don't have to take everything, because like I said, I don't like traveling with all of my good brushes in the event that something happened. I think this came out of mine. I think the only thing I had in here were the eye brushes. I think I brought that for setting, so I'm trying to look. Yeah, I think I had all of these just in my bag. Maybe. I think the Jeffree Star one was in my thing. Maybe I'll leave these little red Morphe. These were part of a holiday set. I'm trying to see if I need to put any of these back, or if I can just leave a couple of these. Yeah, these ones I think I can just leave in the bag. And so the only 2 eye brushes I'm going to put back are these, but it just, like, it makes my life a little bit easier. Yeah, my Brow Gal brush is such a thin plastic. I'm always scared that it's going to snap. So I don't like to travel with this one. So usually I bring my Jeffree Star one with me. It's a little bit, it's still a thin plastic, but that one I'm not as gonna be upset. I think that one's cheaper to replace than the Brow Gal brush. All right, so let's get into the makeup. Let's start with the palettes. This one I actually probably used the most. This is the original Pumpkin Spice. So I'll actually leave this out because I need to use this for my comparison video, but I used this a few different times. I did an orange look with this kind of quad, and I did a burgundy look one day and incorporated some of the pinks, but I still really, really like this palette. It is now 3 years old. It still works really well. Like I said, I'm gonna leave this one out with that. And let me, while I'm sitting here and I can remember, let me get out my other, if I can get to it, Pumpkin Spice palette, because I'm gonna try and get that video filmed in the next couple of, either this evening or the next couple of days. I have appointments on Wednesday for follow-ups, and then I have an appointment with the DMV to get my travel stamp put on my ID, so I'm gonna try before I go back to work get those filmed. But I also took my Lorac Pro, and I did use this one. This is the Pro 4. I think I got this off of Poshmark. It's just really easy to use. I mean, you're not going to get anything super crazy with it. I mean, there is a black in here, so you can amp it up. I usually like to put this black currant in the outer corner. Keep it a little bit more on the subtle but deeper side, but really, really easy. So I ended up using those two palettes. I did take a third palette, but I did not end up using this one. I just ended up using the other two. I took my Little Smoke Obsession palette, but I ended up only using the Lorac and the Pumpkin Spice. Where am I gonna put this? Maybe just right here, and then I'll try and put this stuff away. Okay. I did take an extra powder just because my sunglasses, when I have my contacts in, will lift, and then I'll have little like indents. So I took this with me to put in my purse for when we were out. I did buy 2 new brow products because my brow cushion from Iconic London is on its last leg. I'm in the shade medium, and it's available on their website, but you can't get it through Ulta. They only have the light shade, and I really, really like this a lot, so I'm debating if I'm gonna have to spend the $33 to get the medium shade. But I went to Ulta in Montana. It's a little bit bigger than Yuma's Ulta, and I got the Inked Brow and the Precisely My Brow Pencil to kind of do what this does on its own. She told me to try these two to see if I could get a similar result. She thought maybe using this pencil, which I honestly probably didn't need to buy this. I have pencils, but, and then filling it in with this. So we'll see. They're still obviously still in the package. I haven't used them, but I love this Iconic. So if you know somebody, because this wasn't a BoxyCharm, this is in the shade medium. If somebody doesn't want theirs and you have this, please let me know. I will buy it from you. You don't have to just give it to me. I will buy it from you because I love this so much. Like, mine's got setting spray and who knows what else on it, but yeah, shade medium. Needs to be medium. Now that I'm growing my roots out. So anyways, moving on. And then I took my Brow Gal powder, because this goes on top. So there's that. My e.l.f. This is the Illuminating Primer. These are not going to be in any order. It's just going to be whatever's on top. And for foundation, this is the one I ended up using. I did take a BB cream, but this is all I used. So when I go up for Thanksgiving, I'm just going to bring this. This is my Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundation in Ivory 1. So easy to put on. You just do your concealer first, buff this in. I like using this brush. Mary Kay does sell a brush for their mineral powder, but the last one I got shedded horribly and I ended up having to throw it away. So I like that Morphe one. And so yeah, I'm just gonna take this one with me. I'm not gonna bother taking a liquid when I go up in November because I took my BB cream. This is so easy to apply. It's so quick. It looks nice on my skin. I can get away with Ivory too. I buy it on Poshmark because there's a lot of Mary Kay consultants that are trying to like cut down inventory, get rid of inventory, so you can get it cheaper on Poshmark than you can through Mary Kay. So it's my favorite mineral powder foundation. I've been using it for years, but now that I'm not out in the sun as much, the Ivory one is a little bit better of a match, but normally I'm an Ivory too. But anyway, yeah, I took this BB cream with me in the shade medium. I didn't end up using it because this was just easy and covered. Like I said, I go in with the concealer first and then go over with that and then do the rest of my face and I'm done. And it's just really nice. And so I took my Neutrogena stick concealer. I'm gonna need to buy these 2 items soon because this one, I got that much left in it. This is in the shade light to medium, so I want to get light to medium and I want to get the fair light and have both of them. And then this is my Pixie Correction Concentrate and Brightening Peach, and you can see there's a really big dent in the bottom of that. So those 2 concealers will need to be repurchased soon, and I will probably need to get a new e.l.f. concealer, the hydrating one, because you can see where I'm at with that, and that's in Fair Warm. So I'm gonna need a new one of those. So I'm probably gonna be spending like $30 or something like that on concealers, because I know the Neutrogena one is almost 10 by itself. Probably 40, because I'm gonna need 2 of these, one of those, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I did take my No Filter setting powder just to go over the concealer before I go in with the mineral powder. I think it helps not move around. And then I did take my Born This Way. This came in my BoxyCharm last month, so I wanted to use it, so I did take this, and this works really well also. I like that, and I'm in the shade Shortbread, so this is a good color match for me. And I have my Brow Gal gel, I have that also. My Watermelon Aqua Balm moisturizer, my Laneige Water Bank moisture cream, and then I took my First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer and Moisturizer. And then for under my eyes, I had my Purlisse Blue Lotus 4-in-1 Eye Serum. Okay, and then I did take my NYX Glitter Glue. I don't think I had to use this while it was up there. And then I found my Better Than Sex liner. I couldn't figure out where it went because I have a brand new one and I didn't want to open it because I knew I still had one. It was in my travel bag. It got mixed in with my brushes and never got put back. But my Stay Matte primer also came with me from Rimmel. My Revolution Pro Skin Finish in Opal Essence. And then for my face products, I brought my little Tarte Hamptons Weekender Contour Palette. It's one of my favorite contour shades in Farmer's Market. And then Summer House is a really pretty blush, Beach Getaway. And then my Man Eyes Are Sister Trio, and then I would go over the highlighter in the Tarte one. I do a little Mary Lou. This acts as like a blush topper. You can use it on its own, but it's also a nice blush topper. And then the Betty Lou for my shimmery bronzer. I did bring my number 7 pressed powder, but I don't think I used this. I think I just used my ColourPop and then put my Fit Me in my purse. So this one probably won't need to go with me, which was helpful because I kind of figured out stuff that I didn't need. And then I had this in here. This is a oil-free primer from IT Cosmetics. I just threw this in because it was small. I did bring my Becca highlighter in Opal, but I don't believe that I used this at all. So I may just bring those 2 face palettes and not bring a single this time when I go in November. I'm going to go back to my grandma's for Thanksgiving. And I think I used the Laura Geller one in my lower lash. I don't think I used my black one at all. I did use my Too Faced Better Than Sex, and then I brought a NARS blush. Didn't use this at all, my Orgasm blush. Just used the blush out of the Tarte palette. And I don't even think I used the brown. I think I just used my Better Than Sex. And then I did bring a brow pencil. Didn't end up using this. I just used my cushion. And then I brought a glitter. Didn't end up using that. For lashes, this is a Lashtopia from Bare Minerals. I like this. This is a decent mascara. My eyelash curler. Lipstick, I wore this once. This is the Too Faced Melted in Chihuahua. It's one of my favorites. And then the one, I only wore it once. This is the lipstick I wore all the time because it dries down completely. And this is from Laura Lee Cosmetics. And this is in the shade Topless. It's just a pretty nude. So this was really good because I really got to see, okay, these are products that I didn't use. So I will be taking less with me in November. But yeah, that was everything that I took. And I went through what I didn't use. So I don't know, I thought this would be an easy video for me to film, something I can sit down and not have to put a lot of work into. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Recovery is going okay. Hope everybody's doing well. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go enter my BoxyCharm giveaway and my last giveaways for last month. I'm gonna try and pick those winners soon. I will do a video when I pick the winners so that you know that I've picked them. But yeah, that's everything that I have. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and hopefully I will see you in another video very soon. Bye everybody.